Right? So this is the revealing of Jesus Christ, right? This is Revelations 1 and 14.
You know?
His head and his hairs were white like wool. His head and his hairs were white like wool. Who has woolly hair? Black people, right? Exactly. Go ahead. As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. So he had a fierce countenance, right? Meaning that he had a stern look, right? Go ahead. And his feet like unto fine brass. His feet was like unto fine brass. Do you know what color brass is? Brown, right? Okay. Go ahead. As if they burned in a furnace. Now, if you put anything in a furnace, what color does it turn? Turn dark, right? So Jesus Christ was a dark man from a tribe of Judah, man.
Right.
So if Jesus Christ was a so-called dark, black, melanated man, who is his people? We his people, right?
Right.
We his people. Now go ahead and grab that axe. Well, hey, what do we call each other? Derogatory. What do we call each other? Nigger, right? Okay. What do the white man call him? Okay, derogatory and throughout history, what did they call us? No, derogatory though.
Negro?
Negative. Nigger, right? Go ahead and read it. It's the book of Acts, chapter 13 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers as Barnabas and Simeon that was called nigger. What was they called? That was called nigger. No, African American.
That was called nigger.
No, black people.
That was called nigger.
They were called nigger, man. That's
Right.
in the Bible. Go ahead, matter of fact. You know what you need to do in NLT. Because we got different sources where we can pull up and then make it very simple, right? Go ahead. This is Acts 13 and 1 in the NLT.
Bring it out.
Among the prophets and teachers of the church at Antioch of Syria were Barnabas, Simeon, called the black man. They were called the white man. Called the black man. All in together now. Called the black man. They were called the black man.
Right.
Right? You just said that they call us black, right? And that's what they've been calling us since the beginning of time, man. So this book is the book of the black man, the book of the damn niggas, right?
Bring it out.
This is the book of the niggas, man, right? When you go into them old ancient maps, it says on the western shores of Africa where they came and got us from, it say Negro land, right? Let me do. I was about to say, but yeah, brother, you know what I'm saying? So so now, since you're doing that, have you ever even heard of those things? Now today you hearing these things, right? And I'm gonna give you a precept on why we should follow any of these holidays, because all these holidays are satanic, or it's the commemoration of them oppressing our people, the Native Americans, the Latinos, and the black people, right?
Right.
Now go ahead and grab that Acts. Matter of fact, let me get that Ecclesiastes 1 and 9 real quick. Right? You grab give me John 8 and 4. 8.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine?
Free Palestine.
No, free the niggas in America. In hell with the damn Palestinians. In the hell with the goddamn so-called Jewish men. Fuck Palestine. I hope Palestine blow up like the bombs today. Like the damn firecrackers.
That's right.
The hell you talking about?
That's right.
Go ahead. Hold on, brother, my bad. What you feel about the Palestinian shit going on over there?
They got their own little shit.
They got their own thing going on. No, we got our own things going on. And that's how simple minded these people is that walk around this mug and want to put they differences on us. And nobody's helping us. We get killed every day. Don't nobody speak about it. We can give a damn about a Palestinian, a Chinese man, a white man, a Arabic man, any of these people. Yeah. They come over here and benefit off of what we do. 80% of the things we use today, everybody bring that up. It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
The thing that have been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. There's no new thing under the sun. Since the ancient days, we've been following behind the heathen, man.
Right.
We've been following and partying and going to all these different feast days and holidays. And now if you look, you see now we all in together.
Right.
Now we walking amongst the heathen, holding hands and shucking and jiving. Right? This is what we doing nowadays. Now go ahead and bring that up. Bring that out, King. 44. This is John 8 and 44.
Bring it out.
Salaki, ye are of your father, the devil. See, he was talking to the Israelites. He said, ye are of your father, the devil. Who is the damn devil? It's about to get more descriptive. Go ahead. And the lust of your father ye will do. We're going to follow out the lust of our father, the damn devil. The devil is the white man, if you didn't know by now. Go ahead.
Right.
He was a murderer from the beginning. Who was the murderer from the beginning? Brother? Okay, but in the biblical context, in biblical history, who was the murderer from the beginning? Who was the first murderer? It was a man called Cain, right? Matter of fact, can you grab that for me? Right? There was a man called Cain, man. You know who Abel was? Cain and Abel? He killed his brother. That was the first murderer. And what did God do to Cain? He took his goddamn melanin. That's right. Now you see these damn people walking amongst us without no damn melanin. The true vampires of the earth. Right? That's right. Go ahead and bring that out for me. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 4 and verse 8.
Bring it out.
And Cain talked with his brother, Salakia. And Cain talked with his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him. And that's what happened. And why did he do it? Because he's jealous. Why do the white man kill us every day? Because he's jealous. Right? That's all it is. Everybody be like, why do y'all keep talking about what the white man doing? Why is the white man? Because it's been like that since the damn beginning, man. Now go ahead and read that. Back from the top. John 8 and 44.
Bring it out.
Ye are of your father, the devil. And the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abide not in the truth. He didn't abide in the truth, right? Go ahead. Because there is no truth in him. There's no truth in him. And when you go to precept upon precept, it says that he's not even upright. We are the upright people, right? We're the righteous men on the earth, right? When you see something, you be like, man, nah, that's wrong. Right? The white man can't do that. He say, I want a part of that. I want to partake in that. Go ahead. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. He speaketh of his own, right? Right? I just seen something with the what's the girl name that in the Olympics she was caught smoking some weed, and then the Sha'Carri Richardson, and then you got another case where it's a white man, he raped a 12-year-old girl. And he only got 4 years in jail, and he's able to compete in the damn Olympics again, right? Because he's what? No truth in him, because there's no truth in him, right? There's no truth in the white man because he's the damn devil. He came and conquered and deceived all nations and pillaged us, right?
Right.
This is what he did. And now look, he gets to walk like it's nothing, like nothing's going to happen. But the Most High God is going to slay him. Keep going. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. For he is a liar and the father of it. He's the father of it, man. Go ahead and get your precept, okay? You got it. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. And blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. And the blood is going to pursue upon the hands of Esau, man, right? See, the Most High, he's coming with that flashlight that nobody can see, the liquid and the fluid that's all on the streets and stuff. He's going with the black light. He's going to come and Esau's going to have all that blood on his hand, right? That's like sticking your hand in a cookie jar and your mom come downstairs like, what the hell are you doing? You can't lie. You know what I'm saying? You caught red-handed. And literally, he's going to be caught red-handed because he's going to have that blood on his hand. He's going to have a stained garment. Go ahead. This is Psalms 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. The wicked is what? Estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Right? The white man is estranged from the womb, man. He's going to speak these lies, right? Hey, brother, you're going to have to, brother, you're going to have to be manly in these last days, man. Right. And not no damn simp. What y'all got y'all got any questions, sus?
No, I'm a servant.
Y'all servant? All praises. Hey, those are servants of the Most High right there.
Right. Yeah.
What's y'all nationality? What's your father on your father's side? Black? Have you ever heard that Jesus Christ was a black man? Right? So your father would be the seed of Jesus Christ, right? Would be in the same bloodline, right? So that would make y'all what? What was Christ? But what was he though? What tribe did he come from? He was Hebrew. He was from the tribe of Judah. So that means that, and that's the top tribe. You know what I'm saying? So that will make you guys Judites. You know what I'm saying? That would make this brother a Judite, right? We giving out the heritage of our people today, right? Because for so long we just been walking around here saying that we black, we Negroes. You know what I'm saying? We African Americans. We got so many different names. But what did God call us though?
Right.
Is that important? That's important, right?
Right.
Okay. You got a precept. All right. Y'all gotta teach our kids this too, though, right?
You gotta teach your kids the law.
Yeah, all praises, yes, ma'am. Go ahead. It's the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 22.
Bring it out.
Are they Hebrews? So am I. Are they Israelites? So am I. Are they the seed of Abraham? So am I. Right? The prophets was Israelites and no other nation. God was talking to the Israelites and nobody else, right? Because God said he dealt with Israel and nobody else, right? What's your nationality?
Jamaican, live it up.
Jamaican?
Bless.
Oh, bless up. Right? What you got? You got Benjamin in the house. All praises. Go ahead. This is Hebrews. Hey, what's your ethnicity? Malaysia? What's Malaysia?
Malaysia, like Singapore.
Malaysia.
Malaysia. Small island like Jamaica.
Like Somalian or something? We just gonna let that slide. I don't know what it is. Go ahead, what you got? This is Hebrews 7 and 14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah. No. Read that again. This is Hebrews 7 and 14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah. Right? Our Lord sprang out of Judah. He didn't spring out of Chicago. Right? He didn't spring out of what you say? He didn't spring out of that. What else on that?
Right.
Of which tribe Moses spake nothing concerning priesthood. Right? And he's the top priest, right? A Judite priest, right? So if you're a Benjamite, you're a Judite, you're a Mescarite, you're an Iscarite, right? We all brothers. Now, see, on this sign, you can see the tribes of Israel, right? I want y'all to come here. We brothers. This is a unity camp, right? And we're in unity, right? So now look at where you guys descend from, right? You got the West Indies right there. That's Benjamin, right? Oh yeah, that's not your brother. That's not your brother. That's because God is only here for the Israelites. If you're not on the side, He's not here for you. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end, you could tell he pointed at the damn cobblestone. Don't you believe in Jesus Christ?
Oh my God, yeah.
Okay then. So how could you? Right? Now you right? You're Mexican. Now do you see yourself in the same? You gotta read, brother. You gotta read, bro. Don't make us look crazy up here, man. Yeah, they say niggas don't read, man. Don't do this right now. Come on, brother. So what it say? What it say? That's a car, right? That's a mighty tribe, man. That's a mighty tribe. See, look, the thing is, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans went through the same oppression. Don't that mean something? Why did we go through that? Matter of fact, give me that precept. What you got?
Yeah, that's why you
Go ahead.
at the cops.
Amos 3:3. Can two walk together except they be agreed?
I thought he was an Israelite.
So you agree with Jesus. He agreed with the cobblestone. How could y'all walk together and be agreed? That don't even make sense.
So no matter where you come from, still, as long as you don't black man.
Nah, you can't pull that scripture out because it don't exist. He deals with the 12 tribes of Israel, and that's it. Go ahead.
I don't know what that.
Huh?
Hey, I'm Puerto Rican.
Yeah, you Puerto Rican. You see yourself on the set? Hey, we got the whole of the tribes.
Right here.
What they say? What it say? What it say?
Say evil.
Huh?
Say evil. Say evil.
Evil. Evil. Not evil. Evil.
Say evil, brother. Say evil.
Alright, brother. Alright, go ahead and get your precept here. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 147 and verse 19.
Bring it out.
He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh. Hey, he never known his judgments. He never dealt with any nation but blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, brother. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to get away from these people that's underneath us, right? Because all they gonna do is bring you down, right? You gotta get away from these people, man. They heathens, man. And they running them up through the streets of Chicago and the streets of Jamaica, right? Y'all got the East Indian people over there in Jamaica. Yeah, the Chinaman. And where are you? Where are you in Jamaica? At the bottom, at their feet, begging for a piece of crumb. Come on, man. We can't live like that, man. We got to come together and unite, man. Right? Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and that's it.
Right.
Right? Go ahead. This is Matthew 15:24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Now he was sent to the Moab. Lost sheep of the house of Israel. Now he was sent to Moab. Lost sheep of the house of Israel. What about the white man? Lost sheep of the house of Israel. What about the Hamite? Lost sheep of the house of Israel. So he's only talking to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. This Bible here is only made for the lost sheep of the house of Israel in the last days so that we can wake up. You know what I'm saying? All right, shalom, brother. Right? This is for us to wake up, not for everybody, because everybody else is picking sides, right? It's a war going on, right? No, we ain't dealing with his ass, man. Yeah, so it's a war going on, right? Everybody is picking sides. You got NATO, you got the BRICS. What side we gonna pick? We need to pick each other, right? So the Most High God can come save us out of our torment and out of this here. Right? Go ahead, get that. This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2 from the top. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired. No, a nation that's desired. Oh, nation not desired. No, the nation that they call niggers, spicks, and motherfucking heathens. Oh, nation not desired. The nation that's not desired needs to be gathered together. We gotta come together. That's what it's all about. And with that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh. I'm going to say, Kwam Yasharala. Kwam Yasharala. Kwam Yasharala. All praise to the Most High. Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
All right, brother. So you know your race according to the Bible? What is it? Yeah, according to the Bible.
Black man.
You said you believe in the Bible, right?
I believe in God Almighty, man. That's right.
Right. Now, give me Romans 11:1. So in the Bible, what did the Lord call Jamaicans? You said you're Jamaican, right? And you don't read the word Jamaican in the Bible, do you?
Where is you read in the Bible? Like you read right now. Tell me.
All right, so you don't read Jamaican in the Bible, but you read about the tribe of Benjamin in the Bible.
Right.
All right, give me Romans 11:1. So when you go into the Bible, brother, you will actually be an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin.
Right.
That's right, we are the Israelites. All right, read it. This is the book of Romans, chapter 11, verse 1.
Bring it out.
I say then, have God cast away his people? God forbid. For I also am an Israelite. The Lord said,
For I also am an Israelite. For I also am an Israelite.
For we are Israelites. Read on. Of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. So the Lord said you will be an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin.
Right.
All right, so according to the Bible, according to the Lord, brother, you wouldn't be a black man. All right, you wouldn't be a Jamaican. You would be God's chosen people.
Right.
So that term Jamaican.
I'm one of the chosen people.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that means that means you knowing that you gotta move like God's chosen people.
Right.
All right, you can't call yourself the name that the so-called white man called you. You gotta know that you're greater than that, and call yourself what God called you.
Right.
All right, give me Genesis 32 and 28. All right, Genesis 32 and 28. The Lord called you an Israelite. You never want to forget that. All right, give me Deuteronomy chapter 10 verse 12. 32:28 and Deuteronomy chapter 10 verse 12.
We are the Israelites, the tribe of Judah.
That's right. Well, you would be from the tribe of Benjamin. You a Benjamite. Read this. This is Genesis 32 and 28. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob. Right, so your name is not called no more Jamaican, African American, black. No proverb or byword that the so-called white man called you. You're not that no more. But what? But Israel. But what?
But Israel.
Read that again.
But Israel.
You know? But Israel. For as a prince thou hast power with God and with men and hast prevailed. So that name Israel means you have power with the Most High.
What? We all know we are Israel, but it's just the country they call them. We are the tribe of Judah.
So, all right, so look, brother, if you're an Israelite, right, what are the deeds that we're supposed to be doing? What did God command us to do as Israelites?
We got brown brothers and sisters.
You said what?
We're supposed to live up as our brothers and sisters.
Yeah, that's one thing, but it get more specific. All right, bring out what you got. That's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
And now Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee? Listen, brother. So the Lord said as an Israelite, the Most High requires something. He expects certain actions from his chosen people. All right, read on. Hold on, brother. Listen, gotta listen. All right, read on. But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord. The Lord said, to keep the commandments of the Lord. What are Israelites supposed to do?
To keep the commandments of the Lord.
What did the Bible just say? As an Israelite, keep the what? I read that again. Slack it. It says, but to fear the Lord thy God, fear God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord. The Lord said
To keep the commandments of the Lord.
So as an Israelite, you're supposed to keep what? The commandments of the Lord.
We have one, you know, we have two parents come from Africa.
Right?
They just call Jamaica because it's just a land.
Right, exactly. Now we get that. So as Israelites, brother, the Lord said we got to keep the commandments.
Yes, but
So we're going to, hold on. So we're going to read you some commandments as an Israelite
I know that, but
that you're supposed to keep.
it's a lot of tribulation on the earth, man.
But what, all right, brother. Now we understand that. We understand that. And to get out of tribulation, you got to keep God's commandments.
Right.
So we're gonna read you 3 quick commandments. All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's read this. Leviticus 19:26. This is Leviticus 19 and 27.
Bring it out.
You shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shall they mark the corners of their beard. So as an Israelite, the Lord commands our men to have beards on their face.
Right.
That's why every brother you see up that can grow and they got a beard on their face.
Right.
You, brother, we can tell you can grow a beard. You look like you've been cutting it though. You can't cut it off though.
See that?
You can't cut it off.
Because the tribulation we
No, brother, no, brother. No, brother. Hold on, brother, where you going? All right, 2 more verses. 2 more. 2 more verses. 2 more verses for God. So again, brother, as an Israelite, you gotta grow your beard out. All right, Christ had a beard. A beard is a badge and a sign of manly dignity, like a lion.
Right.
All right? I'm trying to grow one. God, you can bring it out. So again, brother, hold on, we said 2 more. All right, brother. Bring it up for edification's sake. This is the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 10 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
Wherefore Hanun took David's servants and shaved off the 1/2 of their beard. And we read this account. David was actually being generous. He sent messengers. This man's father just passed. So the Lord, he sent his messengers to the king. I believe it was the king of Ammon, right? Right, he sent them to the king of Ammon. They then got there, and what happened? Read that again. It says, wherefore Hanun took David's servants and shaved off the 1/2 of their beard. Right? And that's disrespectful. You took a grown man and you damn shave his beard off. Right? But guess what? Even those nations knew that in our beard it was power. Again, the beard is a badge of manly dignity.
Right.
The so-called white man, when he put you in slavery on July 4th, he shaved off your beard.
Right.
And called you boy. So the Most High, he requires his men to have beards in the last days to show forth that manly dignity and honor. Read on in that. But Salakia, and cut off their garments in the middle, even to their buttocks, and sent them away. When they told it unto David, he sent unto meet them, because the men were greatly ashamed. And the king said, tarry at Jericho until your beards be grown, and then return. So King David, he told you, man, don't even come back in the homeland until you got your beards returned. Now, Jay, now you really, when you go on that website, you ordering the damn Gillette, that nasty cream, slap that on your face, and you put razor marks on your face. And guess what? That's a sin. The Most High never required us to do that. The Lord required the so-called black and Hispanic man to come out of America, come out of Babylon the Great, and come back to your God. All right, give me Isaiah 13 and verse 1. Bring out what you got. This is Matthew 5 and 17.
Bring it out.
Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. And the Most High, Yahweh Shai, he came to fulfill the law. He came to not do away with any spots or blemishes by any nor tittle of the law, but rather to magnify it. Give me Isaiah 47 and verse 1. I'll read this. And again, today is so-called July 4th. And we got the so-called black and Hispanic man out here on July 4th celebrating it as if you wasn't the one being brought on July 4th. Being hung, enslaved, being killed by the so-called white man and his other nations. So all the so-called black and Hispanic, you got to come out of this place, Babylon the Great, right, and come back to your God. Read this. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13 from the top.
No.
The burden of Babylon.
The burden of Babylon. The burden of Babylon.
The Lord said the grievousness, the burden of Babylon. And Babylon is America. Babylon the Great. The mother of all harlots and whores. Right, the burden of Babylon, you know, which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand. Do what?
Shake the hand.
When we don't
Shake the hand.
And the Most High commands his servants to come out and shake the hand against Babylon the Great. Right? And prophesy the downfall of this whole kingdom. But America has built up all these infrastructures, all these buildings, to have every nation here all for wickedness. All for the downfall of the so-called black and Hispanic man. And for some reason, Jake, you still got it in your mind to come out on July 4th and celebrate Independence Day as if you're the one that had independence.
Right.
Hey, sisters, I got a question.
Sister.
All right, one quick question. All right, and if y'all don't come out of America, y'all will be destroyed by the Lord.
That's right.
Hey, brother, you got time for a verse? Brother with the bag, you got time for a verse?
You got
All right, you got to come out of America, brother. All right, read this. What you got? It says, that's it on there. Bring it what you got, Isaiah 47. Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 1. This is Isaiah 47 and 1.
No.
Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin, daughter of Babylon. So the Lord said, come down and sit in the dust.
Right.
Right, O virgin, daughter of Babylon. Who's the daughter of Babylon again? That's America. Right, the same place where every nation is flocking to in the last days. Every nation where it comes to benefit off the blood, sweat, and tears of the so-called black and Hispanic man. I like the brother went into, hey, you so-called black and Hispanics, your blood is under this concrete. The blood of your ancestors. All right, your great-grandfathers, your great-grandmothers. All right, God forbid I celebrate a holiday that deals with the downfall of our people. Right. All right, what type of hypocrisy and coonery is that? But again, for some reason, you still got checked. They want to come up and coon with the so-called white man and white woman. All right, hey, brother, you see yourself on the sound? 2 minutes, brother, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, brother.
Take it out, bro.
Right, and again, Jay, you still going to be at a lower state at the bottom of society for joining hand-to-hand with your enemy. So bring out what you got. Go ahead and finish that out.
Rockata.
Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Because America's called tender and delicate.
Right.
All right, they put that nasty suit on, that costume as a lamb, but yet they wore a dragon, man. All right, America has deceived every nation under the whole heavens to make it seem like they're the good guys. All right, that they're just some loving nation. They want to bring in everybody in. God loves everybody. They throwing out white Jesus. They putting blonde hair and blue eyes on this devil. But guess what? In reality, America has robbed and murdered the whole earth.
2 minutes.
America has pillaged
2 minutes.
this whole earth. America has taken over, not only America, but the so-called white men in general has taken over this whole earth. And you still have Eve walking down with American flags as if you didn't get colonized.
Right.
So finish out on that. 2. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, the Lord said.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
The Lord said your nakedness is going to be uncovered in the last days.
Right.
Meaning what? The Most High is going to expose America for all the wickedness, all the lies, all the rape, rob, and murder that is done to the so-called black and Hispanic man and every other nation under the heavens.
Right.
Bring out what you got. Revelation 18 and verse 4. Give me Revelation 14 and 8 and Revelation 18 and verse number 2. Read this. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 8.
Bring it out.
And there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And that's how you know America is Babylon the Great. The Lord said, all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Why do I see Asians walking up and down with flags on?
Right.
What does the Asian man have to do with July 4th? Independence Day. You just had the, what's his nationality? Moab? Yeah, Malaysia. You got Malaysians out here on July 4th. The Lord said he made all nations to drink out of wrath of fornication. All right, that nasty wine. Hey, sister, you see yourself on the sign? With the blue hat, real quick. You see yourself on the sign, sister?
2 minutes.
You want to be an Israelite, sister. So again, the Most High has made every nation to drink of the wine of the wrath of fornication. Again, you got Moab in here. Don't know what's going on. Eyes squinted, freezing. Yeah. The so-called Mongoloidism. So bring out what you got. This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 1 and verse 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. And that's how you know nothing new under the sun. You had King Antiochus during the Grecian Empire, who wanted everyone to be one people, the same way how America wants everyone to be one people. Just been to that one banner. We all speak the same language, but you can serve your different gods, whatever you want. Let's just all be one people. All right, that's that conniving. Give me Psalms 55 and verse 21. All right, Psalms 55 and verse number 21. That's that smooth speech that the so-called white man comes with. Again, I never in my life would expect the East Indian man to wear a damn flag shirt. What does he have to do with July 4th? But again, every nation has came and drunk of the wine of the wild for fornication. Hey, excuse me, East Indian man. I got one question. I got one question. I got one question. Come here, I got one question. Just one question. Right? Why the hell is the son wearing a flag shirt? So bring on what you got. Was that internet? Right. Wait, isn't your people getting bombed over there? I seen earlier it was a flag with the American flag and the Palestinian flag. Isn't America providing Israel with weapons to destroy the Palestinians? Right. But yet you still have both flags as one. So that's how you know America has to be Babylon, because every nation is drunken with the wine and the wrath for fornication. Right. Revelation chapter 18 and verse number 2. Start at verse 2. This is Revelations 18 and 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, the great is fallen. It's fallen, and it's become the habitation of devil. Give me Matthew 24 and verse number 1. So the Most High said there's going to come a time where Babylon the great will fall. All these buildings and all these cars and all the bright lights, it's all an illusion. Hey brother, you see yourself on the sign? Real quick, brother, you see yourself on the sign? I got a quick question after you answer. 2 seconds. Brother, 2 seconds.
Real fast.
All right, you got to come out of America and come out of Islam, or the Lord will kill you and your God. Right. Read this. Jake just out here. Read this. That's the 5th brother I see with them small ass shorts. Booty shorts. Madness. Read on. And the home of every foul spirit and cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. All nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath for her fornication. You got Malaysians serving July 4th. You got the so-called white men serving July 4th. You got the Asian man, the East Indian man, the Arab man. Everyone wants to get down with America. I never seen an East Indian man get down with the ways of the so-called Chinese man. Why? Because that's not Babylon the Great. I never seen a so-called white man get down with the ways of the so-called black and Hispanic man. Right? Well, guess what? Everyone wants to get down with the ways of America. So for that reason, the Most High has destroyed this kingdom and every other kingdom after it, man. Right. And on a deeper level, this is the last kingdom. Right. All right, so bring out what you got. You got, bring that out. You got your piece here. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24 from the top. And Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. Right. And Yahushua said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. So the Lord, when he called the disciples over, the disciples, they was trying to expect some good reaction from the Lord after looking at the temple, right? So-called Herod's temple. But guess what? The Lord, he told them it's going to come a time where there will be no stone left upon another. The same way how in 70 AD that temple was thrown down, and the Most High has to throw down America's temple and all the temples that they built up. Again, all these houses, all these high-rises, these buildings, it's going to come a day where the Most High is going to throw everything down. Right. Hey, family, y'all got time for a verse? All right, well, brother, how come you celebrating the 4th of July when your ancestors was in slavery during this day? Right. See, they don't know it's bald head, walking up and down, just happy to be here. Just happy to be in slavery. Just look, thumbs up. Just happy to be in slavery. And that's why the so-called black man got to get put to death. All right, that's why the so-called black and Hispanic man, all coons must go. All right, the Lord not dealing with coons. How about you, brother? Hey, brother, real quick before you leave, you got time for a verse for Christ? One time for Christ, for Jesus Christ. One verse. You got time for one verse, brother. Come on, brother. One verse, brother. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Got the one verse. Out. Let's go. One verse. All right, let's go. I got one verse for you. All right, let's get Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. So you'll be an Israelite, brother. Right. All right, you'll be God. So you know that? So as Israelites, what are we supposed to do? You said what?
You said follow the laws.
You said follow the laws?
Right.
So what laws are we supposed to be following? America's laws? We gotta get more specific. What laws? The Bible's laws. So real quick, before you leave, brother, Can you give me 3 laws from the Bible that we're supposed to be keeping? Give me Numbers 15:38. Okay. No stripping, that's right. What else? That's right. Now, before we leave, I got one verse for you. Give me Numbers 15:38.
This is Numbers 15 and 38.
You know?
Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garment.
The Lord commanded the so-called black and Hispanic man to have fringes. You know what fringes are? What's fringes? Right, well, we got on. But you know you're an Israelite, brother. So where your fringes at?
Come on, brother.
Now, again, that's why we asked you, can you name 3 laws? You only really name 1, the dietary law. Right, shrimp, crab, and pork. Come on. Now, the fringes are a reminder for what? What are the fringes for? Well, you can close, you close. Right, you there. But we're going to read it for you. All right, read this.
Borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put on the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue, and it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments.
All right, so the fringes are made for you to remember the commandments after you look down on them.
Right.
Not only to remember them, but what?
And do them.
And what?
And do them.
Let's have them on the front off.
And do them.
So these fringes are a reminder for you to remember the commandments.
Right.
That's why we asked you to name 3, only name 1, because you ain't got your fringes on. You would have had your fringes on, you would have said, okay, Numbers 15:38, or Leviticus 11 verse 7, we went through Leviticus 19 chapter, it would have broke down through the Spirit how you're supposed to be keeping God's commandments. We would have brought the Sabbath day, Exodus 20. It would have went down and caught the whole law, brother. So you as an Israelite, you know you're an Israelite, but now you got to start keeping God's laws.
Right.
It's one thing to say you're an Israelite, but it's one thing to practice the ways of the Israelite, your ancestors. All right, real quick, give me Romans chapter 9 and verse 9. 2 more verses, 2 more. I got 2 more before you leave, brother. Again, you may never see us out here again, brother. We ought to warn you, because you already know you God's chosen people. We ought to give you this warning to come back to your God speedily. Read this. Romans chapter 9, verse 9.
This is Romans 9 and 9. For this is the word of promise.
Verse 7.
Romans 9 and 7. Neither, because they are the seed of Abraham, are they all children, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called. That is they which are the children of the flesh. These are not the children of God, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed. For this is the word of promise. At this time will I come, and Sarah shall have a son.
Oh, that's not what I want. Bring out the precept you got.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 5 and verse 7.
Bring it out.
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
The Lord said,
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
The Most High said you can't make tarrying and turn to the Lord. You can't just put off day to day. Yeah, you can't take your time. This truth is not about taking your time. This truth is about running after the Most High. When you find out you're an Israelite, brother, and you see the service of the Lord up here, you should really want to stop. All right? You should really want to stop and just, sincerely get that word. So, again, you know you're an Israelite, brother. You got to repent and keep God's commandments. So now you got to go. You got to fly. All right, brother. Now, before you leave, are you out here celebrating 4th of July? You sure? All right. Well, all praise to the Most High, all right? You got to make sure you're not celebrating 4th of July, brother, because you know what a so-called black man was during 4th of July. Right. All right, you know. It's like slavery. And you got to teach your kids that, all right? All right, all praise to the Most High. All right, all praise to the Most High. So the Most High commands us to, give me Matthew chapter 4. Matthew 4 and verse number 18. Start verse 17.
Bring it out.
All right, so when you want this truth, you want to run after the Lord, man. Our brothers just gonna walk past. Hey, when I was coming into this thing, I was on YouTube. I was searching for the service of the Most High, trying to get that word, go out the camp. I wasn't just, walking past the service and not saying them, tucking my head, trying to get to my next so-called destination.
Right.
So in this truth, you want to make sure you running after the Most High.
You hear that, brother? You're an Israelite according to the Bible. I read this. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 4, verse 18.
Bring it out.
And Yahushua, walking by the Sea of Galilee, saw two brethren, Simon called Peter, Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea, where they were fishers. And he said unto them, follow me, the word, follow me, no term, follow me, the word, follow me. The word said, follow me. So the minute you hear this word, you come into this truth, and you know you still learning, and you should want to follow the Lord, man. Not walk past and just not say nothing. You know, so that, you know, but Most High willing the brother, he received a correction, and he make haste to serve the Most High. Give me Psalms 119 and verse 60, the classic. Right, Psalms chapter 119 and verse number 60. All right, so again, all you so-called black and Hispanics, you have to repent. You have to come out of America, come out of Babylon the Great, and come back to your God. Hey, sister, you got time for a verse? And you gotta come out of America or die. Huh? Oh. Yeah, God. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Read this. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 60.
You know?
You want me to start at 59? God. I made haste and delay not to keep thy commandments. Now the Lord said, I made haste and delay not to keep thy commandments. All right, so, you know, we don't know how long the brothers been in this thing for, but the Most High said, don't make haste.
Right.
I mean, it's like, make haste and don't delay to keep God's commandments.
Right.
And the so-called white man is going into slavery and captivity for the rape, robbery, murder that he's done to the so-called black and Hispanic man.
Right.
All right, now go back to what we saw in Revelation chapter 18 and verse number 4. I'll go back to Revelation 18 and verse 4. I'll start at verse 2 again. Revelation chapter 18 and verse number 2. This is Revelations 18 and 2.
Bring it out.
And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, the great is fallen, and it's become the habitation of devils, and the home of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of our fornication. Just like I was going into, every nation has drunk of the wine of the wrath of our fornication. Are you drinking that spiritual cup that Babylon gave you? Hold that. Give me Matthew chapter 20 and verse number 20. I thought Christ gave us a cup to drink.
Right.
Right? I thought the Lord gave us a cup to drink. See, a lot of people, you got two cups you got to choose from. You got the cup of Babylon the Great, and you got the cup from Mashak Yahushua. Hey, you so-called white man, how do you feel about slavery? How do you feel about slavery? You said what? Huh? How do you feel about slavery? Come up here real quick. Come up here. Come up here. Look at the signs. And that's why you gotta go to slavery.
Right.
Hey, sister,
Be a man.
How do you feel about slavery? Are you right here? Wait, hold on real quick before you leave. Are you celebrating July 4th? You not? You sure? Why not? Hold on, sister. I know you walking away. You got 2 seconds. But why? But why, sister? Why? Jake, attention span, damn, 3 seconds max. That's all you get. Hey, family, y'all got time for the Lord? All right, y'all gotta come out of being dykes and lesbians. All right, the Lord's not dealing with dykism. Read this. Matthew 20. For the kingdom of heaven is like unto a... Matthew 20 verse 20. 20 verse, okay. Salak. Matthew 20 verse 20. Then came to him the mother of Zebedee's children with her sons, worshiping him and desiring a certain thing of him. And he said unto her, What wilt thou? She said unto him, Grant that these my 2 sons may sit, the one on thy right hand and the other on the left. I see you had this woman. She came up with James and John, and she's asking the Lord, can the Lord grant that her dominion, rulership over all the nations? Can they have the preeminence with you, Lord? So this is the Lord's response. Read on. But Yahushua answered and said, Ye know not what ye ask. Are ye able to drink of the cup that I shall drink of.
Guess what? Even the Lord has a cup. The same way how in Revelation 18, all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of fornication, is the same way how the elect has a cup. And the elect is going to drink of the cup of Yahushua. And y'all going into slavery, talking about Jesus. See, again, as a spirit, all nations drunk. And you looked at the so-called white man and said, Jesus, Jesus. So now you got Elon worshiping white Jesus. And again, this is the wickedness that Babylon the Great has done. I never seen the East Indian man go to Buddha and worship Buddha and bow down to it. I never seen a damn Arab man worship the so-called black Jesus, as they say, like the so-called black church. You know, I never seen that. But yet all nations are worshiping the so-called white man and his gods. So read on in this.
And he said unto her, what wilt thou? She said unto him, grant that these my two sons may sit, the one on the right hand and the other on the left, in thy kingdom. But Jesus answered and said, ye know not what ye ask. Are ye able to drink of the cup that I shall drink of, and to be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with? They say unto him, we are able.
So again, you always got the right-hand side and the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, you got that beautiful cup of the elect of the Lord. Right. And if you sip that, you have everlasting life. Or you can have a cup of Babylon the Great. You can fall into the snares and traps and be destroyed with this place. Right. Give me Sirach 13 and verse number 15. All right, Sirach 13 and verse number 15. Right, and again, the Lord said good instead against evil. I believe right, that's so-called Buddhism. Give me Sirach, I believe that's 31 and verse number 14. Right, the so-called Chinese man, he's going into slavery as well. Read this.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 13 and verse 15. Every beast loveth his life. And
verse 14.
God, verse 14. Love the Lord all thy life, and call upon him for thy salvation. Every beast loveth his life, and every man loveth his neighbor. All flesh is sort of according to kind, and a man will cleave to his life.
The Lord said a man will cleave to his life the same way how the elect, they all cleave to their life, which is the Lord, and drinking that cup on the right-hand side is the same way how the wicked people on the left-hand side, they cling to this cup of America. Right. And how they get drunken daily, how they doze off daily, how they get molested spiritually and mentally by the ways of America daily. Hey sisters, are y'all celebrating July 4th? No. Why not? Why not? All right. Yeah. At least they're not celebrating the 4th of July. Nevertheless, the Lord said every man could sort of to his life. So if you really understand, your light and your love should be of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, not of Babylon the Great. Again, America's finished. Like the brother brought out earlier, you have over Hezbollah. They just launched over 200 plus missiles to Israel. Right. So guess what? Eventually it's going to be a so-called civil war in America again. Russia's going to destroy America along with China and the BRIC Alliance and everyone that turns their back on this place. And it's already prophesied. Give me Daniel chapter 10 and Daniel 12 and verse number 3. Start at verse 1 and finish out what you get. Or Sirach 31. Right, Sirach 31 and verse 14.
This is Sirach 31 and 14. Stretch not thy hand, whithersoever it looketh, and thrust it not with him into the dish. Judge of thy neighbor by thyself, and be discreet in every point.
That's not what I want. You drop that. Bring out what you got.
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 12 from the top. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children.
Hey, brother, you see something in the sun? You see something in the sun, brother? Brother, 2 seconds, brother, 2 seconds. Oh, him right there, yeah. Right. So what on?
Daniel chapter 12 and verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. Right. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Now, it says, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to verse 4. God, verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. And the Most High has increased us with the knowledge that America, which is modern day Babylon, will be destroyed. Right. And back then, men didn't know what Babylon was. Right, the son, it's like the mother of perdition, son of perdition. But guess what? The Most High in his days has revealed to his servants what this place is in the judgment and the end thereof. Ain't fair? Oh, it's like, no, it's like, that's heathens. Right? Nevertheless, the Most High, he's revealed to us in the last days the judgment and the outcome of Babylon the Great. And that's why he sent out his servants to warn you to prophesy the downfall of this place. Give me Matthew 22. Right, Matthew chapter 22 and verse number 5. So again, we can't say it enough. If you don't come out of America, you will be destroyed right along with it. Those hands join the hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. Give me Numbers 35, verse 33. And for all the wickedness that America has had, for all the innocent blood that is shed, their blood has to be shed by their hands, or by their blood, roughly paraphrase. So give me Numbers 35, verse 33, and bring out what you got. This is Matthew 22 and 5. But they made light of it, and went their ways, one of to this farm. Verse 4, 22, verse 2, Matthew 22 and 4. How you doing, brother? You see yourself on the sign? Brother, real quick, you see yourself on the sign? Read on. Matthew 22 and 4. Again, he sent forth other servants, saying, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have prepared my dinner, my oxen and my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready. Come unto the marriage. The Most High, he has a marriage. All right, the Lord has set up a marriage for his son, and is calling all you so-called black and Hispanics to his marriage. Right. All right, the Lord has commanded you to dress up and put on that spiritual white garment that you may be able to enter into that wedding. You know? But they made light of it and went their ways, one to his farm, another to his merchandise. And the remnant took his servants and entreated them spitefully and slew them. But when the king heard thereof, he was wroth, and he sent forth his armies and destroyed those murderers and burned up the city. Then they said he to his servants, the wedding is ready, but they which were bidding were not worthy. Fuck it. So-called white man. How do you feel about slavery? Hey, boy. Hey. How do you feel about slavery? How do you feel about slavery? I mean, but didn't your ancestors put so-called black people in slavery?
Yeah, how about the freedom for the Palestinians?
You said the what?
The Palestinians.
The Palestinians? Did you know that what's happening to the Palestinians is a good thing? It's a good thing. All the so-called Palestinians are getting judged for their iniquities that they did to the so-called black man. Right? And all these different slave trade, the sub-Saharan slave trade, that's judgment. And that's not even your homeland. So bring up what you guys. So all these nations, they just drunk. They finish and don't know what's going on. They dazing back and forth. So again, America's done for. Read on. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35 and verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. And this land has to be destroyed for all the bloodshed that it has. All the wickedness, all the robbery, all the murder. The Lord said that all the blood that this place has shed, their blood now has to be shed. Right. All right. Finish out on what you got. Matthew 20. I believe I want verse chapter 22. 22 and start at verse 8. We'll talk about the servants. Give me Baruch 4 and verse 28. You can drop that. Give me Baruch 4 and 28 and Sirach 43 and verse 30. All right, Baruch 4 and 28 and Sirach chapter 43 and verse number 30. Bring this out. This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 28.
Bring it out.
Or as it was your mind to go astray from God, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. The Lord said,
Seek him 10 times more.
And fast,
Seek him 10 times more.
Beware.
Seek him 10 times more.
Read, seek him 10 times more. For he that have brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy again with your salvation. The same God that brought these plagues upon you, so-called black and Hispanics, if you come back to him, The Lord said He bring you joy again and everlasting salvation. All right, give me Sirach 43 and verse 30.
This is Sirach 43 and verse 30.
Bring it up.
When ye glorify the Lord, exalt Him as much as ye can. For even yet will He fall asleep. And when ye exalt Him, put forth all your strength.
Half fast.
Put forth.
All your strength.
I'll read that again from the top. Put forth all your strength.
Put forth all your strength. And be not weary. For ye can never go far enough.
No man can never go far enough when it comes to serving the true God Yahweh. And with that, call your shalom. Call your shalom. Call your shalom. I get some readers. Come, brother brought it out mighty in the spirit. Like the brother was saying, man, you gotta come out of this wicked kingdom, y'all, on the 4th of July. The Lord ain't dealing with that, man. Right? Give me what you got. It's the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21. I despise your feast days. What the Lord said? I despise your feast days. And I would not smell in your solemn assembly. The Lord said He's not going to smell in your solemn assemblies, man. He don't want to smell that nasty pork, man. For the 4th of July that you putting on the grills, man. Right? The Lord is not dealing with that. He said you don't want to smell food that's burnt to idols, man. Right? So we got to come out of this wicked kingdom, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Come back to your God-given nationality. Right? We're the Israelites, right? Right? Bring it out, King. Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men. After the what? After the tradition of men. Let no man spoil you. What's up, Chris? Let no man spoil you through philosophies and vain deceit, man. After the traditions of these nasty pedophiles, man, Esau, man, and you other nations, man. Right? The Lord said, let no man spoil you with their doctrine. Right? Doctrine of devils.
Right.
Bring that out again, King. And it says, verse 8, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit. Right, listen up over there. Esau, let no man spoil you through what? Philosophy and vain deceit. Through your wicked philosophies, man, and your vain deceit. Right? The Lord ain't dealing with that. You got to come back to God's laws, statutes, and commandments. Right? That's what we out here for, man. We are here to tell our people to come out of this wicked kingdom and come back to the Lord, laws, statutes, and commandments. Right? Read what you got, King. Because this kingdom is going to fall, man. We ready for this kingdom to fall so we can get up out of this place, man. Right? Read that. It's the book of Daniel, chapter 2, verse 34. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom. Shall the God of heaven do what? Set up a kingdom. The Most High is going to set up a kingdom, man. Right? Read it up. Which shall never be destroyed. It's going to be what? Which shall never be destroyed. That's what we're waiting for, man. We're waiting to get up out of here, man. We're waiting for the missiles to hit this place, man. And burn this damn kingdom up. Because the Most High is going to bring us to a kingdom that's going to never be destroyed. And the Israelites is going to rule that kingdom. Y'all hear that? Y'all Israelites, y'all hear that, sister? Y'all got to come back to God. See, that's the problem with Eve, man. That's why we're in these conditions. That's why we're at the bottom of society today, right? Because you refuse to hearken to the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Lord, man. Read that again. Which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people. Shall not what? Shall not be left to other people. Because that kingdom is going to be left to the people that's on this side, man.
Right.
That people is going to be left to you so-called Hispanics, you so-called blacks, and you so-called Native Indians, man. Right? We ain't dealing with nothing other than that, bro. All y'all brought it to captivity. Right? Read it up. But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms. Shall do what? Consume all these kingdoms. And it shall stand forever. All right, give me Romans 12 and 2. Give me Revelation 19 and start at verse 10.
The 12.
Verse number 2.
Bring it out.
And be not conformed to this world. Be not what? And be not conformed to this world. We not trying to conform to this world. You hear that, sister? Sister walking on the edge over there. Come talk to us for a second. Right? You got to come out of this wicked kingdom, sister. Right? Let's teach our children to be pedophiles, man. Right? Teach our children to indulge in homosexual activity. Right? The Lord ain't dealing with none of that. Right? So we have to come out of this wicked kingdom. Right? Yeah, you Hispanics, y'all Israelites, man, Northern Kingdom. Right? And our people got to stop being sodomites out here, man. Right? Read on. But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. You have to renew your mind in the last days, brothers. You hear that? Hey, brother, give me 2 seconds, brother. See, that's the problem, brother. That's why we at the bottom, brother. We don't have time to communicate with each other, brother. Right? Bring that out again from the top, King. Verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Y'all hear that? This morning. And it says that you may prove what is that good and accept. Man, renew your mind, come out of this kingdom, man. You got that for me, King? Read that. I'm only gonna get a fool. Read that. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do not, I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Right, because when Yahushua come back, man, you other nations, man, and you Israelites who don't come back to the laws, then you're going to be burnt up with this kingdom, man. Right. The Lord going to say, bring him hither and slay thee before me. You hear that, Mr. White Man? You're going to be slain before the Lord, man. Right? For the wicked acts that you did to my people. Right? Bring it out again. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called faithful and true, and in righteousness he doeth judge and make war. Right, the Lord's going to make war. Where you at with that? 11? Right, it's more now? Let me see that. Where you at? 10? No, give me 19 in there. Salaki. Yeah, right there. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called faithful and true, and in righteousness he doeth judge and make war. Okay, that's not what I want, but that's a good precept, though. That's what I want. Yeah. That's what I want, because the Lord, when he come back, he's going to be slaying all these wicked nations, man. Bring that up. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 13. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 12. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood. Right. So the Most High, Yahushua gonna be clothed in a vesture dipped in blood, man. Right. Because he's gonna be slaying all you heathens, man. That's right. Sister, you steady walking past. You say you ain't got no time, sister, but you keep walking back and forth. You ain't got 1 minute for the word of God, sister. We out here for you. See? That's the problem, man. You ready to? She ready to drop it. You saw her doing the move? That's the problem, man. They're ready to drop it like it's hot. Every time you say something to them, bro. And that move, like the brother said it, that move don't drop like it's hot, man. Right? Matter of fact, give me that. Give me 18, Revelation 18. Start from the top, man.
Revelation 18 and verse number 1. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily
with the strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen. Babylon the Great is fallen. Y'all know what Babylon the Great is? That's America, man. Right? This place is going to be hit with hypothermia and nuclear missiles. You hear that, brother? Brother, one second, brother. Let me read one scripture to you, brother. All praise to the Most High. All praises, brother. All praise. You see yourself on this sign, brother? What's your nationality? You see yourself on this sign anywhere?
Wake him up! Wake him up, man!
You're a so-called black man, brother? Right, okay. Well, that's what we're saying. American Negro, right? That's your nationality. You ever heard of the Israelites? Right. What's your father? Your father's so-called black man? Right, so you would be from the tribe of Judah, brother.
That's right!
Right? We out here for our people, brother, to tell them to come back to God's laws, statutes, and commandments, right?
Right.
Because we lost our nationality. If I ask another brother his nationality, I might get 3-4 different answers, right? So we out here to tell our brother, we don't care what the white man named us. The Bible calls us the children of God, brother.
That's right.
We the Israelites, right? Give me Jeremiah 17:4, right? One scripture, brother. Let me give you one scripture before you go, brother. All right?
17:4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage.
That's what happened to us, brother. That's why we don't know who we are. We got discontinued from our heritage because of disobedience, brother. Right? You know?
That I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemy.
See that sign right there, brother? That's what we was brought over here to do. To serve our enemies, right? It was prophesied in the Bible. The Lord said we broke the covenant, so therefore we have to serve our enemies, right? We will lose our heritage. We wouldn't know who we are in these last days. You understand that, brother? You know?
In the land which thou knowest not, for you have kindled a fire of mine anger which shall burn forever.
You know that, brother? So what we got to do, brother, we got to come back to God, laws, statutes, and commandments, right? You believe in God? Right. All right, brother. Fist bump, brother. All right, brother. You an Israelite, brother, all right? All right, brother. I'm going to let the next man come up, man. I just want to say a few words. Be brief. Point your shoulder.
Khan, all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. All praise, yeah, I mean, this day is wicked. If you are black, Hispanic, and Native American celebrating July 4th, your mind's not right. 300 years ago, you was working on this day, man. And all these nations, they celebrate at your downfall. Go to Job 24:2. Go to Micah chapter 2 and verse 2, man. Everybody got the July 4th spirit, not knowing your country is about to fall.
Right.
Through the nuclear missiles, man.
Right.
Right? All praise, read this, King. It's the book of Job, chapter 24, verse 2. How you doing, sisters? Y'all celebrating July 4th? Not really, but she got the whole glasses on, talking about not really. That is crazy. And they just want to have fun, man. But we have feast days, man. We can give them our feast days. They just want to have fun in America. Knowing she got to get back at work at 5 a.m. the next morning. Like nothing ever happened, man. And her boss still on vacation. Read this. It's the book of Job, chapter 24, verse 2.
Break it out.
Some remove the landmarks.
What did Esau do?
Some remove the landmarks. I mean, they removed the landmarks, man. I mean, this country didn't belong to them. They call it manifest destiny. They say it's a God-given right to kill you with the sword. Right? They quoted Genesis 37 on the damn Issacharites, man. They said, don't you know who have power to take this land with the sword? They removed the landmarks, really? Some removed the landmarks. They violently take away flocks.
What did Esau do?
They violently take away flocks. And they said the Native Americans, they told their sheep, come here, give me this. Right, give me these beasts, give me these oxen. Right, give me all these animals that y'all got, man. They violently take away the beasts. And now they walk up and down Michigan Avenue like they don't got to give it back, man. Right, go to, what you holding? Hold that, go to Numbers 35 and 33. Yeah, I mean, these nations, they're going to have to give Chicago back. They're going to have to give Baltimore back, LA, New York. They will give it back, man, in blood, with fire. Right. They violently take away flocks and feed thereof.
Right.
They drive away the heirs of the fatherless.
Right.
They take the widow's ox for a pledge.
Right.
They turn the needy out of the way.
They do what?
They turn the needy out of the way. I mean, every city you go to, they turn the needy out of the way, man. Right, you got the homeless man walking up and down begging for change. And then Ukraine just got $2.3 billion, man, to go in that man Zelensky's pocket, man. So he can snip up more coke, man. Right, and drink more adrenochrome, the baby's blood, man. That's what they do. $2.3 billion to Ukraine, and
And then they want to help fund Israel. And then guess what? You got the poor and needy being turned out the way in Chicago, man. They turned the needy out of the way. The poor of the earth. The poor of the earth. And you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you're the poor of the earth, man. Right. I mean, I was watching a damn documentary. They said the average household, a black household, passes on an average amount of $0 to the next generation. $0. Meaning, guess what? After that, you $10,000 in debt, you just pay for that funeral. And now you have no more money left. These nations, they pass down their money. They're not the poor of the earth, man. They decide to come over here and build businesses in our communities, man. But we're the poor of the earth, bro. The poor of the earth hide themselves together. Right. Behold, as wild acid. What's going on, brother? What's up, brother? We was looking for you all day. They said a brother with a green shirt was gonna be walking past. I have a question. You see yourself on the sign up here? They told me to ask you this question. What do you see yourself like? What's your ethnicity, your nationality? What would you say, African American, black? Huh? Number one, African American, black. Hey, guess what? Make it shut up. That's why Pakistan is bombing them Indians. Right. Right. You thought we didn't know about that. All right. Anyway, you did. All right. You didn't talk to like what you remember from last year? Okay, the fringes. Now, why we gotta have the fringes on? You remember? Do you know who we are, like our nationality, our customs, our culture? I'm gonna introduce you to it again. And brother, you can't forget this. Go to Deuteronomy 8 and 19. You cannot forget this information. This is purer than rubies, more fine than gold. Right? Let me show you. Deuteronomy 8 and 19, Numbers 15 and 38.
Chapter 8 and verse 19. Bring it out. And it shall be, if thou do at all forget the Lord thy God,
you forget the Most High, Lord,
and walk after other gods, and serve them, and worship them, I testify against you this day, that ye shall surely perish.
So I said, if you walk after other gods, meaning guess what? You start being an American. I'm an American black. I love being an American black. Right? You start walking around in suit and ties for no reason. Right? And now you start celebrating July 4th. Right? And you change your name to like, Edward or something, man. Now you can't walk after the ways of these other nations. Right? Slap. You can't walk after the ways of these other nations, man. You have to be an Israelite. Because the Lord said, if you forget, you're going to die, man. That's right. Do you think these nations forgot their heritage? They come to America, they act American until they have to go back to their homeland, man. Right? They come over here, they may act like, oh yeah, we brothers. They're not your brothers, man. These nations, they go back to their homeland and they call you a nigga. Right. And they put on their ancient garments and they celebrate the year of the frog. Right. Right? But we don't have a culture to go back to, man. But we actually do because the Lord gave us it. Now I'm going to show you. Read this, Numbers 15:38. As a culture, we actually have a dress code that we keep. Go to Sirach 17:11. Read it.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38.
Bring it out.
Speak unto the children of Israel.
Now hold on, who's the children of Israel? Because the Lord said speak unto them. You got to know who this is. Who's the children of Israel? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the prophets. I mean, some of them called down fire from heaven. Who are we? Who are the descendants of these people? Look on this sign. Those are the descendants of the children of Israel that Moses freed from slavery. Right? You're looking at them, brother. We are the children of Israel. So when the Lord says speaks unto the children of Israel, who is he talking to? And who's that message directed to? It gotta be us, right? All right, read it again.
Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
So the Lord said we gotta have fringes in the borders of our garments. You know?
Throughout their generations, throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
Because all these nations, they want to call us black, niggas, thugs, all types of words. Lord said we got to have the ribbon of blue because blue's a royal color. Right. We're a royal nation of people, man. Now to them, you just some niggas and thugs. But to God, we are a royal nation. We taught these cavemen how to bathe, man. Right. That's a royal thing to do, right? Read.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it.
When you have the fringes, you always have to look at it because it's a reminder, right? Whatever you look at, that's what you're going to think about. Read on. Right.
And remember all the commandments of the Lord. And remember all the commandments of the Lord. Right? And do them.
And do them. And do them.
You got to do them. You got to do the commandments. Right. So that's why the fringes is a commandment. It helps you keep the other commandments. Right. It's a physical reminder that you're a God on the earth and that these nations are nothing to you. And you're an Israelite and you have a God that you can serve. You have a culture that you have. What is Sirach 17:11?
Sirach chapter 17 and verse number 11. Beside this, he gave them knowledge.
Right now, we're not giving you knowledge. The Most High is giving you knowledge. We're just reading his words and breaking it down. So read it again.
Besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for an heritage. For an heritage.
Another word for heritage. Your culture. Something that you practice. The Lord gave you the laws of life for inheritance, brother. Do you remember some of the laws we brought out other than the fringes? Remember some other laws? What about, what can you eat and what can't you eat? That we taught you. I know we taught you that. You can eat fish with fins and scales. But what other fish can we not eat? Yeah, shrimp, crab, lobster, those are bottom feeders. The other nations, they eat that. They're abominable. But the nations, the Israelites, we can't eat those things because we're the greatest nation on the earth.
Right.
We have to, think about, just look at us, man. We can't just eat anything and put it in our bodies. Right? What if LeBron James just ate anything? He's not going to be in the league at 50 years old, man. All right, going to play with his son. He can't just eat anything as an Israelite. So you can't eat anything with shrimp, crab, and lobster, right? No shellfish. What about meat? Like, what about meat? Can we eat, can we eat pork? Why not? Yeah, we can't, because the Lord said we can't eat no pork, man. I have a question. Do you eat pork? You don't? What about shrimp, crab, and lobster? You don't? She's trying to follow the ways of the Israelites, man. Cleaving onto our culture and our heritage, man. So all praises. So I'm going to show you another commandment. Go to 1 Corinthians 3:16. You said what? I don't care. All right, read 1 Corinthians 3:16.
1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16.
Check it out.
And it reads thus: Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you?
We are the temple of God. Read on.
If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy.
If you pollute your temple, God is going to destroy you. Right? And it's crazy that we read that and that happened, man. That's how suddenly the Lord will kill you, man. You wouldn't even know. But what are certain things that can defile your temple? Eating unclean foods, right? What else? What about drugs? Okay, smoke. I'll praise to the Most High, right? That's good. Don't ever do it. Now go to the book of Leviticus 19:27, right? Now this is one more commandment for you, right? Read this.
It's the book of Leviticus chapter 19 verse 27.
Pick it up.
Ye shall not round the corners of your heads.
Don't ever shave your head, Paul. Read on.
Neither shalt thou mow the corners of thy beard.
So as a grown Israelite man, when I said you can't shave your beard off, like you can't shave it completely off. You shave? All right, I'll praise. Hey, don't shave, man. All right, don't shave it off, man, because we're men up here. Brother's still trying to get in there, man.
All right.
Right? It's been years praying, fasting 3 times a week, just trying to get a beard. Right? But brothers got that, man. So the Lord said you can't shave that off through the Spirit. Right? Did the Lord give these commandments to black men? Or who did he give it to? To the Israelites, right? He gave it to the Israelites. But say it to the mic. Who are Israelites, brother? All praises. We are the Israelites according to the Bible. And right now, you have a lot of Israelites that don't know they're Israelites celebrating July 4th as African Americans. Does that make any sense? How are you celebrating a country, right, that had you in bondage and slavery? That's why we got to come out here and correct our people and let them know the commandments of God. All right, read on from what you got.
Verse 29, do not prostitute thy daughter. So like in verse 28, ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord.
And some of us got tattoos up here, but if you have a tattoo, you can't get it again, the Lord said. Right? No more print marks upon you, no more trying to get tatted up and, grandma just died, so I'm about to get the, her birthday, and none of that. Right? So you understand that? All praise to the Most High. You have any questions? All right, so you remember, right? You don't, brother, don't try. You can remember, the Lord said you shall surely perish if you don't remember.
Right.
So you got to remember these things. You still have to pay, and you're going to get another paper too. Brother's going to give you another paper. What's going on? How you doing? Do you see yourself on this sign, like your ethnicity, nationality? Where do you see yourself at? Okay, the so-called Dominican. Do you know Dominicans are God's people in the Bible? Right. We're calling back the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to be one people again. No more I'm Dominican, I'm African American, but we was all on them slave ships. That doesn't make any sense. Do you know what the word Dominican means? The way they called y'all Dominicans, right? It means dog of God. Yeah, you're not a dog, brother. He's nations are the dogs, brother. They called you the dog. When the Lord said you are the Israelites, the greatest nation. Go to the book of Genesis 35 and verse 10. You believe in the Bible? Yeah, all right, let me show you some things out the Bible. Read this.
Bring it out.
It's 12 and 25. It's the book of Genesis chapter 35 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
And God said unto him, thy name is Jacob.
Now what?
Thy name is Jacob. Thy name shall not be called any more
Ain't
Jacob,
nothing be called Dominican no more, you know?
but Israel.
But Israel.
But Israel
Right?
shall be thy name.
Right?
And he called his name Israel. And guess what? You will be an Israelite from the tribe of Simeon, man. Right? People are the Simeon, Shemaiah. Right? So that's who you are according to the Bible. Now, do you know what the God of the Bible gave the Israelites? What do you give them? Huh? Okay, I mean, but you know he gave them certain things for them to do as the greatest. Because remember, that's God's greatest people on earth. The greatest nation on earth. So what do you give them to do? You say, oh, y'all Israelites and there's room for you? Okay, I got you. Read what you got. First Chronicles chapter 12 and verse, you said 35? And verse 25.
Get out.
Of the children of Simeon. Of the who? Of the children of Simeon.
The people in the Bible, they weren't called Dominicans 2,500 years ago. They were the children of Simeon. Right.
Mighty men of valor.
Mighty what?
Mighty men of valor for the war. 7,100. Our people are mighty men of war. What do you think they're doing up there in New York right now? They probably stabbing somebody up, man. Right? That means mighty men of war. Hey, you ever been to the Dominican Republic? How is it down there? Yeah, machete. Yeah, they cut up a Levite somewhere, man. Right? Because they don't like their brothers.
Right.
Right. Go to Genesis 34 and verse 25. But in the Bible, you men are mighty men of war. Right? Read that again.
That's right.
It reads, of the children of Simeon,
Right.
mighty men of valor for the war,
Right.
7,100. 7,100. Now I'm going to show you something in the scriptures on what your people did with the so-called Haitians, the Levites. You may say, well, I don't like a Haitian. Y'all are brothers, man. Well, read this. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 34, verse 25.
Get out.
And it came to pass on the third day, when they were sore, that two of the sons of Jacob,
Right.
Simeon and Levi, Simeon and Levi, Simeon and Levi. Simeon, the two sons of Jacob. You had the Levi, the so-called Haitians. That's what Moses was. He was from the tribe of Levi. And you had Simeon. Remember, their sister in this account got raped by an African. A dirty African raped our sister. So let's see what Simeon and Levi did to these Africans. Well, Simeon and Levi, Dinah's brethren,
Right.
took each man his sword.
Did what?
Took each man his sword.
They're soft guys.
Took each man his sword.
Right.
And came upon the city
And do what?
boldly.
Bold. What?
Came upon the city boldly. You got a bold spirit about us, man. Can't really tell us nothing. You got that swag about us. That's Simeon in the Bible. That's your people, you know? And slew all the males.
He did what?
And slew all the males. We got the same spirit today. Right now, you got a Simeonite or a Dominican up in New York. He took up his sword and he started slaying all the males, man. Right? That's in the Bible. But God gave us a heritage, not as Dominicans, but he gave us a heritage as the Israelites. You understand? Now, I'm going to show you. Do you know what that heritage is? I'm going to show you. Go to Sirach 24 and 23. What is our heritage? Go to Joshua 22 and 25. Because Joshua 22 and 5. Would you say you love God? How do you love God? How do you show it? Huh? You said what? Okay, I got you. Right? It has to be a practical thing that you can do, though. Right? We can't say I love God and jump up and try to hug the cloud. It ain't gonna work. Right? So I'm gonna show you, according to the Bible, how we can practically love God. Read this. It's the book of Joshua, chapter 22, verse 5.
Get out.
But take diligent heed
Right.
to do the commandments
Right.
and the law, which Moses, the servant of the Lord, charged you
Right.
to love the Lord your God,
Do what?
to love the Lord your God, and to walk in all his ways, and to keep his
You
commandments,
love God?
to keep his commandments,
Right.
and to cleave unto him, and to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul.
Right.
So, how do you love God? What did the Bible say? Hey, listen to it again. To keep his commandments.
Do what?
To keep his commandments.
You know any of God's commandments? The things he commanded us to do? Because what if your parents, they told you wash the dishes, right? Ernesto, wash the dishes before you leave, and you don't wash the dishes. What happens? There may be a punishment, right? But let's say you never do what your parent says.
Right? That means your parents may say, well, does my son, does my daughter love me? Do they even care? Do they even know that I care for them? Right? So if we don't do God's commandments, how can we say we love God? That's right? And this commandments was given unto us for a heritage. Read what you got.
Book of Sirach, chapter 24, and verse number 23.
Bring it out.
All these things are the book of the covenant of the Most High God.
All these things are the book of the covenant or the contract that God gave our forefathers. And we're the descendants of the people that went into slavery.
Even the law.
Even the what?
Even the law.
Right, because you gotta look at everybody on this side. We're a lawless people. We do what we want to do. All of our women get BBLs all day. Right? They cuss out the men. Our men leading women. They got 38 children. Nobody getting taken care of. We're a lawless people. But we have to have commandments to get our nation in order. So I'm going to show you 3 commandments. And this is what's going to get our nation back in order. You understand? And the other? All right. Read this. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, verse 8.
Bring it out.
And the swine.
And the what?
And the swine.
What swine? Yeah, swine. Pastor, brother. It's not pork. Right? That's swine. Read on.
And the swine, because it divided the hoof, yet chose not to cut it, it is unclean unto you.
What did God say about the pig? Can we eat it? We can't eat it? You can eat unclean things? Why? Why would you say that? Would you eat a rat? No, you're not going to eat no rat. So why would you eat a pig? It's the same thing. Yeah. You don't eat pig? All right, praise to the Most High. Well, and you know we can't, right? We can't eat no pig, according to God. Exactly. And so if God created everything, he knows which one's clean or not. You eat everything? Okay. You know, in the Dominican Republic, the conquistadors gave our people pork because they knew it was against the commandments of God and it destroyed our bodies. That was in slavery. Okay, all right, I'm gonna have you read this. This is the book of Job, chapter 14 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one.
So God said if the pork is unclean, remember, God doesn't change. You know that, right? What did he say that? Go to Malachi 3 and 6. I got you. Yeah, because in the New Testament, Jesus kept the commandments. You know that, right? All right, so Jesus kept the commandments, so Jesus didn't eat pork. Do we have to walk in the way of Jesus? I mean, if Jesus didn't eat pork and we got to walk in the way of Jesus, I mean, we got to do what Jesus did and not eat pork, right? I mean, this is for our nation. Because you understand, we went into slavery for breaking the commandment. So if God said don't eat pork and we think we can eat pork, that's what got us put into slavery.
Right.
That's how we got from Israel to Dominicans, dogs of God. We're not dogs of God. We're the children of God.
Right.
Right? But we can't eat what dogs eat. We can't eat what pigs eat. We're a holy people. Right? Read what you got.
It's the book of Malachi, chapter 3, and verse number 6.
Bring it out.
For I am the Lord.
I am the Lord.
I change
I
not.
will change the New Testament.
I change not. I change not.
Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed.
So mi amado, God doesn't change. Right? El Dios no cambia. He don't change. So if he said don't eat pork, you can never eat pork. Right? Think about it. Why do our abuelitos and abuelitas, they die at 46 years old? But they're 50 years old. 55. Right? She got a damn medicine box, a pill cabinet for every day of the week. Todos los días, she got to take a pill. Right? Because the doctor told, because she's eating pork. You're not supposed to be eating pork. You ain't got the gout. Right? High cholesterol and, heart disease. So we got to tell our people to stop eating unclean foods. You understand that? That's what God said. Now, I'm going to show y'all another commandment according to the Bible. Go to the book of Deuteronomy 22 and 5. All right? Deuteronomy 22 and 5.
Get out.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5.
Get out.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Right.
For all that do so are an abomination
unto the Lord thy God. I have a question. If we were all wearing dresses right now, we all had flowery dresses on and it was flowing in the wind and we're reading the Bible, would you stop to talk to us? If we had dresses on, would you stop to talk to us? No, you wouldn't. You would be like, no, they're gay, no, that's weird. Why are they reading the Bible so strong and they have dresses on, right? So God said men can't wear dresses. Now, women, they can't wear what men wear. What do men wear that women are not supposed to wear? Y'all know? No, I'm asking, what did Abuelita have on in the house? But no, but can you answer the question? What God said our princesses have to have something on.
Right.
You have to have a dress on as a princess.
Right.
Right? You're not like these other nations. You're an Israelite, brother. Your mom, Israelita. Right? Remember that. You know exactly what I'm talking about, man. What? You're an Israelite. Yeah. There's demons out here, man. So come on. Yeah, you got a lot of spirits out here, man. It's a lot of going on in Babylon the Great, especially on 4th of you lives. But go to Revelation chapter 18, verse 1. That's why you have the hold of every foul spirit is in America, man. Every foul spirit is in America, man. Read what you got. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 1.
Bring it out.
And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen. Babylon the Great is fallen. Is fallen. And has become the habitation of devils.
The habitation of what?
The habitation of devils. In the hole of every foul spirit. In a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. You have foul spirits. You got every spirit is in Babylon the Great. Fornication, pedophilia, homosexuality. You have every spirit because you have all nations dwelling in America, man. It's utter madness, man. Right? It's utter madness. What's going on? Black shirt. What's going on? You got a question? Is this interesting to you? Black shirt. You. Taking the camera. Yes, that's proud. Because you see I'm talking to you. Look at him. You know what I mean? What is he doing? He's just recording people. Yeah, it's weird. But I mean, welcome to America. Welcome to America. You got a lot of unclean and hateful spirits. What's going on? Oh, you don't speak English? Yeah. Okay. All right, cool. So that reminds me, next time I go to a group of white men, I'm just going to taking pictures because I'm interested. That's weird. What's going on? Oh, let me know. Yeah, he's zoomed in. It's weird. Read what you got. Yeah, and I will not forget, death to all Palestinians, death to all Ishmaelites, death to all Moabites, right? Death to all Edomites, especially death to Esau. You nations can't get away, man. Tell you Ishmaelites. Read what you got. It's the book of Amos, chapter 4, verse 12.
Bring it out.
Therefore, that's what I'm doing to thee, O Israel. And because I will do this unto thee, because famine is coming on the land, man. And because food prices are raising, civil war is going to kick off, man. Right? Everything's got to come to America. It's going to disrupt what you Jake got right now, man. Right, man? Prepare to meet thy God. The Lord say, prepare to meet thy God.
Prepare to meet thy God.
Oh, Israel. Blacks.
Oh, Israel.
Hispanics.
Oh, Israel. Oh, Israel.
You nations and you Israelites better prepare to meet the God of the Bible, man.
Right.
Because the God of the Hebrews will come back and he's reaping vengeance on these nations, man. Right? And you Jakes that don't want to get in line by the time the Lord come back. With that, we say, Kum Yashua. Come on. Can I get two readers, Robert? Because I really am. Because won't no Israelite. Well, that's how you trying to read. Come, my boy. Okay, you got the camera? Okay, come. What are you talking about? That's the same blood that better be down there? Yeah. You see that? First and foremost, I want to get all honor and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Let me get the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 28, man. You know, because that brother, he's been smitten with madness for, quite some time now. And he still ain't learned his lesson yet. The Lord keeps smiting him, pushing him down into the earth, and the brother still ain't learned his lesson yet, man. You know, we want to come up and scoff and all that. You got that? Bring that up. It's the book of Deuteronomy 28 and verse 28.
Bring it out.
The Lord shall smite thee with men. What's happening there, brother?
The Lord shall smite thee with madness.
And blindness and astonishment of heart. And a lot of our people, we got blindness. We dealing with blindness today. If you out here celebrating your oppressive holiday, you will have blindness, man. The Lord has smitten you with blindness because you blindly following after the other nations. You blindly following after your oppressor, the so-called white man, man. Let me get the book of Nahum chapter 3 and verse 1. Let me get the book of Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 15. Right? Let me get Nahum 3 and 1 first, man. Right? Because the Lord, he got a judgment for this wicked nation. He got a judgment for America. They want to say God bless America. They want to say God loves America, you know, and God, we trust all your money and all that. You know, but the Most High, he got indignation towards America.
Right.
He got indignation towards Babylon the Great. And
Right.
indignation means he has a strong, fierce hatred towards the place, man.
Right.
Let's bring that out. This is Nahum 3 and 1. Woe to the bloody city. What the Lord say? Woe to the bloody city. What's going to America? Woe to the bloody city. Right? The Lord said, woe to the bloody city, man. That means death and destruction to this place, man.
Right.
You know, that means utter destruction. Right? That's what's coming to America. If you think you got another 30 years, if you think you got enough time to set up your 401k plan, and you got enough to build your life insurance, you know, to pass it down to your kids, you know, until you get that big promotion, till you become the CEO of the next building, and you ain't got time for that. You in the wrong now, man. Let me get the book of Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 6. You heard something already? Okay, Kyle, keep holding now. I'm bringing Zephaniah on next. Bring that up. It is all full of lies and robbery. Right? It is all full of lies and robbery. America is built on lies and robbery, man. Right. It was built on the blood, sweat, and tears, and on the backs of the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Do you know that? You say your church say in your defense, but in our defense, you going into slavery, man.
Right.
In our defense, the so-called white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man.
Right.
And that's what we are here to proclaim. We are here to proclaim the death and destruction of this wicked nation, Babylon the Great, man. Right? So, like, what I called for? Oh, okay, Kyle. Zephaniah, bring that up. Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. Kevin, 15. 15. Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
This is the rejoicing city. What is it, Lord? This is the rejoicing city. What is Babylon? This is the rejoicing city. Right, this is that rejoicing city, man. They believe that nothing can touch America. Right, this is the undefiled virgin. Do you believe that? Do y'all believe that war is coming to America? Do you believe that war is coming to America? Are y'all, where y'all from?
Russia.
You said you from Russia?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You see that? You got the bear coming walking right down the street of Babylon, man.
Right.
You got the great bear walking down the street of Babylon. So are y'all siding for y'all country? Y'all side with Russia? How do Russia feel about America?
They don't like it.
Do Russia like America?
Yeah.
You sure? You see, he don't know what the hell going on. Let me get the book. Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 18, man. Isaiah 13 to start at 17, man. They don't know what the hell going on. Let me get the book of Ezekiel chapter 38 from the top. Bring that out in Isaiah. Book of Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 17.
Pick it out.
Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. He said what? Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. And the spiritual Medes are the Russians, man. That's the spiritual Medes. The Lord said he will stir them up against them, man. Right? He's going to stir up Iran, he's going to stir up Iran, he's going to stir up Russia. All of them are going to come up against Babylon the Great, which is America, man. If you believe that America is untouchable, if you believe that this place is going to remain the virgin forever, and you got another thing coming. You know, you got another thing coming, death and destruction, and nuclear bonfire is coming to this nation, man. Right, keep going on that. Which shall never go silver, and that's for good, and you ain't going to be able to pay them off. You can't slide Russia no little hush money. You can't slide them none of that. You know, you can't pay Iran no money to back off. Right? They ready for full-fledged warfare, man. You know, they ready to go to war. They ready to get this place up out of here so they can be the next rulers of the earth. They tired of being talked down upon by America, man. They tired of people thinking that, they tired of all their citizens leaving their country to come over here to try to chase their American dream.
Right.
Something that don't even exist, that's a false oath. Let me get the book of Zechariah chapter 8 verse 17 by the show. Right, what I had you order? Ezekiel 37, bring that up. You said 38. 38. This is Ezekiel 38 from the top. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against God. Right? Set thy face against who? set thy face against God. The land of Magog, right? The land of Magog. This is the landmass of Russia, man. When you read about Gog and Magog in the Bible, you're reading about Russia, right? You're reading about that landmass, right? One of the kings of the east, man. Keep going. The chief prince of Mesech and Tubal, the prophecy against him is saying, thus said the Lord God. And y'all believe in the Bible? Y'all don't? What y'all believe in then? You see, at the Most High said, y'all fools, man. If y'all don't believe in the Most High God, you're a fool walking upon this earth, man. Right? You're a fool. Right? Keep going on that. And prophesy against him and say, thus said the Lord, behold, I am against Salaki. And I am against thee, O God. And the Most High said he's against the old God, man. He's against Russia. The Most High is against Russia, NATO, the EU, what's the next one called? The BRICS. He's against all of them, man.
Right.
The Most High ain't sided with no nation besides Israel, man.
Right.
We are the Lord's chosen people. We are the only people that the Lord is going to put forth his effort into saving and giving salvation to, man.
Right.
The Most High ain't worried about these East Indians and these Moabites. He ain't worried about the so-called white man. Right? He's not worried about y'all. All y'all going into slavery according to the word of the Lord, man. Right, keep going on that. Oh God, the chief priest of Mesech and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields. Even a great company with bucklers and shields, man. Let's talk about the Lord leading them forth into war, man. Into World War III, and then all the way up into the final battle where we take their ass down, man. When we take them down and we rule over the kingdom, man. Because they don't believe that can happen. They don't believe that niggas and spicks and damn, what they call the Native Americans. You know, savages, they don't believe that we can take over this world, man, and rule it.
Right.
They don't believe it. They believe we'll never amount to nothing. But all the time, we God's chosen people, man. We can't bring up Deuteronomy 7 and 6 enough. You know, and it blows people's mind every time we bring it out, man. Because why? They could never believe that God's chosen people could be on top of every other nation upon this earth, man. Right? Do you believe the black man is better than you? You said what? Does God talk about equality? You said no? You said what? Oh, okay. We don't got to be religious. Just know you're going into slavery, all right? And just know you'll never amount to a black, Hispanic, or Native American man. You know you'll always be under us. Just know that you'll never beat us in basketball. You'll never be smarter than us. You'll never be stronger or more physically fit than us. You ain't got the genetic to be athletic, like we always say, man. You don't got it. Right? The Most High God didn't choose y'all. And I had brothers holding something. I had you hold Jeremiah 50, right? Let me get Jeremiah 50 and 6. It's the book of Jeremiah. Jeremiah 50 and verse number 6. And it reads, my people have been lost sheep. The shepherds have caused them to go astray. Right? And our people, we've been lost sheep, man. You know, our shepherds, they caused us to go astray. Right? Our shepherds, our leaders that we look up to. We just had on the BET Awards Taraji P. Henson. Right? The brother sent it to me. You had Taraji P. Henson. She talking to Kamala Harris. And they talk about, they trying to push propaganda to vote for Biden. Right, and then you got the other side, you got all these rappers, they go into the Trump rallies talking about, yeah, Trump the next nigga president. Well, who decided that? You know, who adopted him into the damn race of being black? Who adopted him to make him one of us? Just because he got a felony? Because he got felonies now and he's able to become president? That's how we know this is a hypocritical nation, man. Right. Right, because why? You know, you get felonies, the most a black man can look forward to is working at McDonald's, you know, working for some temp agency or something like that. The so-called white man, he got a felony and he can go become president. This is a hypocritical nation, man. Let me get the book of Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 1. That's an unrighteous decree right there. You know, they want to put these standards upon us, but they don't live according to the standards that they put upon themselves, man. Right? They make the rules up to their own game. You kind of like, you're playing Uno with a person, and they kind of changing the rules as they going. You know, they say, all right, we doing stacks. All right, we not doing stacks no more. That's the so-called white man. Right. You know, he said he want to change the rules to the game as we play. You can't do that, man. That's why the Most High said y'all unrighteous. Who got Isaiah? Bring it up. This is Isaiah 10 from the top. Bring it up. Woe unto them that
unrighteous decree.
That decree unrighteous decrees, man. You got a brother, he trying to sell a $10 sack of crack rock, you know, and they throw the book at him. You know, he can't even, he's saying life without parole just for selling the crack rock. But the so-called white man, Ronald Reagan, he flooded the streets, flooded all the hoods with crack, cocaine, heroin, and all these other drugs, you know, for the downfall of our people, and ultimately, right, to raise money for welfare, right down to South America. But ain't nobody bat an eye at that. Don't nobody care. And all of our people, we still living from the same effects of, you know, drugs being pushed into our neighborhood. You got people dying from opioid overdose every day in the Black and Hispanic neighborhood, especially on the Native American reservations, man. Right? They die from meth every day. And who do we got to blame for that? That's the so-called white man fault, man. You know, he put all that into our neighborhood. He put all that. He's the one that caused our downfall. Instead of blaming each other, hey, we need to look toward the real oppressor, to who's really, you know, causing our downfall, man. I call it Zechariah 8:17. Feel about that? All right, bring that out.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 8, verse 17.
Pick it out.
And let none of you, it's like, and let none of you imagine evil in your hearts against his neighbor.
Right? Let none of you imagine evil in your hearts against his neighbor. That's your fellow Israelite. You know, last year on the 4th of July, we had all these Black and Hispanic deaths, man. All these shootouts that was happening, man. They tried to disguise it under the fireworks. We was talking about that on the phone last week, man. You know, they try to disguise all these shootouts under the fireworks. And they believe that this is the perfect day for you to kill your own brother, man. You know, the black man, we wise to do evil. That's the type of strategy that we take. You know, but what? Keep going on that.
And love no false oath.
What?
And love no false oath.
And loving a false oath would be living the American dream, or trying to live the American dream. That's a false oath. Standing up and saying the pledge, you know, standing up and taking your hat off for the national anthem, that's a false oath, man. Right? Because why? They call this place the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Right.
But it's not that. Because why? The slaves are here, man. Right? And America is a communist nation, man. Right? They throw rocks and hide their hand. Right? And all these other nations, they tired of that. Let me get the book of Joel chapter 3 and verse 9. Right? You bring out your priest.
This is Zechariah 2 and 6. Ho, ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north.
The Lord said, flee from the land of the north. This is talking about America. Babylon the Great, man. Right? In this context, this is the land of the north. Right, keep going?
Saith the Lord, for I have spread you abroad as the four winds of the heaven.
Right? That's talking about us being scattered, man. Right? We've been scattered upon the four winds of the heaven, man. We in every nation known to man. You got remnants of Israel, but majority of Israel is over here in Babylon the Great. Right, keep going?
Saith the Lord, deliver thyself, O Zion.
What the Lord say?
Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwelleth with the daughter of Babylon.
Dwelleth with the daughter of Babylon, man. Right now we dwelling with the daughter of Babylon, with the great whore, man. Right, that you can read about in Revelation, the 17th chapter. Let me get the book of Isaiah chapter 49 and start at verse 10. Right, bring that out, what you got?
It's the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaiming this among the Gentiles. Prepare war.
The Lord said,
Prepare war.
what's coming to America?
Prepare war.
What's coming to the world?
Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords.
What the Lord said?
Beat your plowshares into swords.
That's talking about that draft, man. Beat your plowshares into swords. A plowshare is a gardening tool. So you got people that work regular occupation, they're going to be drafted into the war. They wasn't ready to be no soldier. They wasn't ready to go fighting and battle and all that. But they finna get drafted, man. You know, and believe it or not, you know, a lot of y'all gonna die in that war, man. A lot of y'all, if you're Black and Hispanic and Native American, you need to get up out that army, man. You need to get up out that army, evacuate, what they say, go rogue, go AWOL, man.
Right.
You know, as quick as you can. Right? Keep going on that.
Reading on. It says, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
Let the weak say, I am strong. All these weaker nations, man, they saying they strong. Right? They talking their shit right now, man. Right? They promoting their nuclear warfare. Russia pulling up on the coast of Miami. You know, bluffing. You know, telling America to call their bluff. They ready to do a whole full-out blockade, man. They ready to do that. They ready to siege America. And what is America gonna do? Right now, you got the two presidents. They having debates, calling each other whoremongers, calling each other, saying that one sleep with the prostitutes, saying that the other one is too old to even function. You know, the president, let me get the book of Isaiah. Drop what you got. Let me get Isaiah chapter 19 and start at verse 11, I believe that's what I want. The Most High made the princes of Zoan fools, man. He made the rulers of Egypt foolish, man. Right? He took away wisdom and all their understanding. They don't even know what the hell going on right now. You got two presidents debating, and both of those some damn dumbos, man. They don't know what the hell going on. Bring that up.
This is Isaiah 19 and 11.
No.
Surely the princes of Zoan are fools.
Right.
The councils of the wise
Hey, brother, how you doing?
This is Isaiah 19 and 11.
Bring it out.
Surely the princes of Zoan.
Hey, what's your nationality? Where y'all from? Alright, that's the Elon, right? Hey, brother, what's your nationality, brother? Brother, pushing the stroller. Alright, you more than likely an Israelite. We gotta repent and keep the commandments. Alright, bring that up.
It's Isaiah 19 and 11.
Get out.
Surely the princes of Zoan are fools. The councils of the wise counselors of Pharaoh is become.
This lady in the black. Does God love America? You believe so? What did America do to black people?
Terrible thing.
Terrible things. So you believe that God still loves America? To Native Americans, what about the Hispanics? To everybody, right? So how could God love this country due to the terrible history that it has? You think God forgives this country? Let me get Psalm 7 and 9. You're not very religious? Okay, are you sorry about this right here? What about, you see the man in chains right there? What if that was to happen to you? How would you feel? You would feel terrible? You say you sorry for that? You say you sorry for that? If there was a way for you to actually, show that you were sorry, would you be open to it? It depends on what it is. Okay, because you're aware of what happened to her. You heard about the gator bait. They threw our babies to alligators, use them as gator bait to make belts and purses and watch bands and all that. The so-called white men, so-called white people. We're speaking about America right now. We're just gonna keep the tab on America right now, right? So right. So are you sorry for all that? Okay, bring out Isaiah 49 and 23. So you say you might be open to, a gesture to show that you're sorry. Okay, all right. We just gonna see. What's your name? I'm sorry. What's your name? Reggie. Okay. We're gonna see if you're an honest woman. Okay, Reggie. If you're truly sorry, all right, Reggie. All right.
Isaiah chapter 49 and verse 23. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers.
Because it came in time past, we had to be y'all nursing fathers and y'all nursing mothers. Right? We had to tend to y'all flocks. We had to take care of y'all houses. We had to clean everything that y'all told us to clean. Wake up when y'all told us to wake up. Go to sleep when y'all told us to go to sleep. Right? But the Lord said it's going to be a role reversal in these coming last days. Right? Keep going.
They shall bow down to thee.
Right, so if you are truly sorry, are you willing to bow down? No, well, you said that you would be open to doing a gesture, possibly, right? So is bowing down too much of a gesture for you to do? Because didn't we have to bow down to y'all? You see that man right there in the chains? He had to bow down. You see those muzzles that they put on us? Yeah, we're talking about America right now, right? You see, we had to bow down. We had to put chains on our neck. Right? We was getting controlled like dogs. So you getting on two knees, is that really hard for you to do? What is it? Because, okay, believe it or not, those people that are in those chains right there, the people that we are descendants of, those are the Israelites. Right? Those are God's true chosen people. Right? And so the things that happen to those people, a repercussion has to come for what happened to those people. Alright, okay, Reggie. Huh? Master. Yeah, my name Master. That's right, Master. Yeah. And the Lord gonna smoke you like some Reggie, man. Right? The Lord gonna smoke you like some Reggie. Yeah, some bad Reggie though. Right? You gonna burn real quick like a firecracker, man. Right? What's your nationality?
My nationality?
Yeah, what is it? You're white? American? Okay, so let's ask you. How you feel about this right here? How you feel about that picture right there? You said it's sad? Are you sorry about that happening?
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of change that needs to come about. Just like, I don't follow, like,
Is-
all religions. I don't
Is it equality in America right now? Is it equality in America right now?
There is not.
What people are being treated the worst in America?
Well, we'll say the minorities, like the blacks, Jews, Israel, it's like, all right.
Okay. Well, you kind of just said the same thing. Blacks and Jews, those are synonymous. Those are synonymous terms because black people are the Jews, right? And also so are the Native Americans and Seminole Indians and the Hispanics. Okay, Con, I'm gonna deal with them. Right, so you say you're sorry about this? Okay, so if we gave a gesture for you to prove that you're sorry, would you be open to it? Okay, bring it out, bring it back out. Right, take two.
Isaiah chapter 49 and verse number 23.
Bring it out.
And kings shall be their nursing fathers, and their queens their nursing mothers. Because we have to take care of your fathers. We have to be our nursing fathers and nursing mothers, right? Right, keep going. They shall bow down to thee. Would you be willing to bow down right now? Okay, well, go ahead.
But I don't bow down to people, I bow down to God.
Okay, well, you'll be bound down to God because we're his chosen people.
That's right.
Right? You can't see God right now, but
Right.
you see God in his people.
God is spirit. God is a spirit, is energy around you.
You said God is, okay, well, it said, when 2 or 3 are gathered in his name, there's God in the midst of it. Right? So, would you be willing to do that?
I will bow down.
Are you a liar? Are you a liar? Hold on, Kush. Hold on, Kush. Shut your mouth.
I will bow
Shut your
down.
mouth. Wait your turn, dog. Right?
I will bow down in a direction that is not towards people for my own spirituality and my own religion. If I can respect Lord, you should be able to respect mine as well.
Okay, well, go ahead and bow down.
Because I don't bow down to people. I only bow down to God.
Okay, well, go ahead and bow down. All right, now finish that verse. They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth. All right, so put your face toward the earth. Right? And lick up the dust of thy feet. All right, go ahead, step up, Ash. Go ahead, my boy. Would you be willing to kiss that baby shoe right there? It said, lick up the dust of thy feet.
We read.
So are you too good to do that?
Wow.
So why not do it then?
No man, I bow to God. And
But you
God
just bow
alone.
down.
I did, to God. I told you I will not bow down in front of him.
Okay, well, the Most High God don't want
will
you.
not go down.
Right, he don't want you. Right, he don't want no skinny, cracked out Edomite, man.
That's all right.
Right, he don't want you. Go home, smoke some meth and overdose. Right? Because that's all that's coming for you.
Little
Right?
do you
Now,
know,
I don't care about what your yuck mouth got to say. I don't care about yuck mouth. I don't care about yuck mouth Edomites.
Hey, back
Go ahead and
up.
walk off.
Hey,
Go ahead and walk
back
off.
up.
Walk off, Becky. Go
Back
ahead and
up.
walk off, Becky.
Right. Right. Esau.
Looking like a damn anorexic nematode, man. You need to walk off, man. Sardine looking at me. Right? All right, Kushite, step up, man. Kush! Kush, Ethiopian! Ethiopian! Ethiopian, check it out! Yeah, listen to your man. He's shaking his head. Listen to your man. Come on, man. Step up, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let me Zephaniah 2:12. I'm going to show you why he's scared, man. All right, bring it up. Bring it up. Hey. So, all 3 are Ethiopian? Okay, how do God feel about Ethiopians? Huh? You know what you know? All right, we're going to see if you know this. This is Zephaniah. Hey, sis, where is it? You guys chosen people, ISIS, in a red shirt. Right? Bring it up. This is Zephaniah 2:12.
Yeah.
Listen to this, all right? Ye Ethiopians. That's y'all, right? Y'all the Ethiopians, right?
That's them.
All right? Ye Ethiopians also, ye shall be slain. Shall be what? Ye shall be slain, or they shall be saved. Ye shall be slain, or they shall be loved. Ye shall be slain, or they shall be hugged. Ye shall be slain by what? By my sword, by the sword of the Lord, man. You Ethiopians are going to be slain, man. Let's read the book of Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 14. But they believe that God loved them. Right? Y'all believe that God loved y'all, right? But God just said that. So is God a hypocrite? Is God a liar? Do God lie? Does he lie? Brothers, do God lie? Is the Most High man that he can lie? Exactly. Right? So you Christian, y'all got to get up the butt, man. I got one more scripture for y'all, and that's it, man. Right? Bring it up. This is Isaiah
Isaiah 45:14. Hey, brother, with the shiesty on. What's your nationality, brother? You black? All right, so where's the land of black at? Because we just had some so-called white people come up and say they was Russian. They can point to their land maps on the map. I need you to point on the map where the land of black is at. You say Africa? Africa say Africa. They don't say land of black. And that's named after Leo Scipio Africanus. So how is you not that? You're a descendant of him. So brother, so where you from, brother? You from here? How did so-called black people get to America? You see that? Right there. That's who Africa named after. He conquered Africa. Right? Now, how did black people get to America? You say what? Through some boats, right? Alright, through some boats. We finna see. But that's written in the Bible. That the so-called God's chosen people will be brought to a land that they don't know. Be in slave ship. You're supposed to be in Israel right now, brother. You're supposed to be over there in the Middle East, brother. You know, probably tending to a flock or something. Getting ready for the new moon like we finna get ready for, man. That's right. You know, that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be having your flyer's garment on with some fringes on it. Oh, we finna show you what happened, though. This is Deuteronomy 28:68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again, right? So the first time the Israelites was in Egypt, they was enslaved under the Egyptians. So like, hold that, let me get 2 Esdras 1:7. Right, let me show you what Egypt means. All right, brother, you paying attention? All right, so the Lord said he was going to send the Israelites into Egypt again. We're going to show you what Egypt means. The first time they was in Egypt, they was enslaved under the Egyptians. Brother, got 2 Esdras? 2 Esdras 1:7. 2 Esdras chapter 1 and verse number 7.
Bring it out.
The Apocrypha. Am not I, even he, that brought them out of the land of Egypt? Out of the land of Egypt. You paying attention, brother? All right, so let's talk about the land of Egypt, people. From the house of bondage? From the house of bondage. So Egypt was known as the house of bondage. Right, so what does bondage mean, brother? What do you mean when you're in bondage? Look at this sign right here. Those people right there, that's bondage right there. Slavery, right? So the Lord brought us out of Egypt. We were slaves in Egypt. So the Lord said in Deuteronomy 28:68, he was going to send us into Egypt again, meaning what? Send us into what again? Into slavery again, right? But he's going to say how we're going to get to this Egypt. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ship. With what?
With ship.
And we walk.
With ship.
On the plane.
With ship.
On the train.
With ship.
How did you say we got to America, brother? You said there was some boats involved, right? Didn't that verse right there just say he's going to send us into slavery on ships? So who is God talking to? He talking about us, brother. But who is he talking to? Is he talking to niggas? Is he talking to sticks? Is he talking to wetbacks? Is he talking to savages? No, he's talking to the children of Israel. He's talking to your true nationality. What is sign that? Your machine marked off? Machine! Ethiopia! He was quoted. I bring out Isaiah 45:14, just for edification's sake.
Book of Isaiah.
This, go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 45 and verse number 14.
Bring it out.
Question, what's your nationality? What's your nationality? Where are you from? Donde eres? Okay, she ain't Latino. But she would have responded to that. That's Elon. Y'all got a question? Elder Ray, they good? Okay, all right, y'all Israelites. All right, bring that out.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 45 and verse 14.
Bring it out.
Thus says the Lord, the labor of Egypt and merchandise of Ethiopia.
The labor of who?
The labor of Egypt
And the merchandise of who?
and the merchandise of Ethiopia.
And the merchandise of Ethiopia. All right, so you're a Latino, brother? You see yourself on this side right here? Where you see yourself at? Oh, my bad, right here. You said Issachar? Okay, that's a mighty tribe to come from, brother. You know, the tribe of Issachar, you know, going back to the Aztecs, but ultimately going back to the name of Issachar, the Lord didn't call y'all the Aztecs. The Lord didn't call y'all Mexicans. Right? The Lord gave y'all a name. You know, he gave y'all was God's, y'all are God's chosen people, brother.
Right.
Are you aware of that?
You ever heard that before? You never heard that before? Okay, let me get Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 49.
Bring it out.
Right, we finna bring that out for you, all right, brother? So the Lord, he put curses on his chosen people, right? Because you have children, you got kids? Okay, well, if you disobeyed your mom, right, what would she do to you? She'll pull out the chancla, right? She'll whip that chancla out and get going crazy on you, right? She'll smack you up, right? So this is the Lord smacking us up for not keeping his commandments.
Right.
He told us what we gotta do and how we gotta do it. And he said, if we rebel, then this will happen to us, right? And this is one of the things that happened to us. And tell me if this happened to Latinos, all right, brother? This is Deuteronomy 28 and 49.
Check it out.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from afar. Did a nation come against y'all from afar? When y'all were just here by yourselves. Because y'all was here by yourselves, right? And the nation came against y'all, right? What nation came against y'all? What language y'all speak? So who came against y'all? The Spaniards, right? The Spaniards, they came against y'all because y'all was speaking a whole nother language, right? Y'all was speaking the Hebrew before the Spaniards came, man. You know, that's y'all native language, right? But the Lord brought a nation against y'all from far. From the end of the earth, as swift as an eagle flieth. They came all the way from Spain, all the way from Portugal, right? All the way from France, all the way from those Eastern European countries, right? And they came against y'all to conquer y'all land. They took it away from y'all, right? You want your land back? You say you want to take it back or you want it back? You kind of saying, I take it back, like you don't really care, bro. You cool with how we living right now? You cool with Trump building a wall against the Latinos? Huh? You're not cool with that, right? Because why? This land belong to y'all, right? That's right, brother. You got to have that mentality. You got to say, this belong to me, and I want this back. The so-called white man can't tell me a damn thing because he's the true alien that come over here. He's the true what is it called?
Immigrant.
Right? He's the good looking brother. He's the true immigrant that came over here. Y'all native to this land. You know, so you can't call y'all an immigrant just because you came over up further into the north. This is your landmass, right? Keep going on that. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. Like I said, y'all didn't understand them when they came. They beat that Spanish into y'all. Now y'all call Hispanic, which means what? Property of Spain, right? Are you property of Spain, brother? Right, you your own man, right? But ultimately, you're an Israelite on the tribe of Issachar, right? Because this happened to the Israelites, what we reading about. And it sounds like it's what happened to your people, right? Keep going. A nation of fierce countenance, we shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young. They didn't care. They came whipping everybody back. Right? They came cutting pregnant women open and taking the babies out.
Right.
They came doing all these things. They were smashing y'all babies against stones, man.
Right.
You know, they did all these things to y'all. Right? It sounds like the Lord is speaking to the Hispanics right now, right? Because he said a nation came against y'all from far, as swift as the eagle flieth. You know what was on that Spanish flag? An eagle.
Right.
Right? And then you know what's on the flag of Mexico right now? An eagle eating a snake. That showed them taking y'all down. That's what that represents. So is you okay with everything that happened, brother? Or is you mad? You mad, right? That means you wise, brother. Let me get Ecclesiastes 7:7. Right? And then I'm gonna get a couple of commandments. All right, pick it up. And he shall eat. You need to put a muffler on that thing, man. And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle, and the fruit of thy land. And he took away everything that y'all had. They killed all the buffalo. Right, I believe the mic probably going out. They killed all the buffalo. Right? They took all the land, finessed y'all into, showing them how to plant vineyards and showing them how to plant all these different crops and all that, so they could just steal the recipe from y'all. They did. They took everything that y'all had and gave y'all a culture that's not even yours. Now you're going around speaking a language that's not even yours. Right? Bring this up. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 verse 7.
Bring it out.
Surely oppression, nigga, they wise men mad. And if you're oppressed, you recognize that you're being oppressed. You should be mad out here, buddy. You should be upset. They talk about this today, 4th of July. You celebrating 4th of July? If you celebrate the 4th of July, brother, how you gonna celebrate a country? This is the day that America was established. The whole time, America been established under the Native Americans and under the so-called Hispanics, the Aztecs. This been established as somebody's country, right? But they celebrating how this became their country.
Right.
And you gonna take part in that celebration? It sounds crazy, right? You celebrate Thanksgiving? It's the same thing. You know, you celebrate Thanksgiving, you celebrating the downfall of the Native American Indian.
Right.
And how the so-called white man took them down and took their land, right? Your genocide, right? Are you okay with the genocide of your own people? Nah, brother. So you need to be over here with us. So you could be pointing the finger and shaking the hand at these other nations, brother.
Right.
So you could be waking the rest of your people up so they could be mad too, brother.
Right.
Because you want them to continue to be lost. Look at them behind you. Those are your people right there, brother. Those are people. They're lost right now. Is you okay with them being lost? Or you want them to be woke like you? You want them to be like you, right? Right, so we can all be on one accord. Because why? A kingdom that's divided can't stand, brother. I'm getting Mark 3 and 21. I'm going to close up. Right, you got a flyer for the brother? We got a flyer? All right, we get a brother a flyer. Right, as long as we get a brother a flyer. It don't matter who flyer he get. Right? Bring that out of Mark 3 and 21. Because if we divide it, y'all go confuse the brother. All right, bring that out in Mark 3 and 21. This is Mark 3 and 21.
Bring it out.
And when his friends heard of it, they went out. 3 and 23. This is Mark 3 and 23. And he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? I brought one verse, my bad. 22. It's like 24. And if the kingdom be divided against itself, you see this sign right here? This is one kingdom. These 12 tribes. But right now we split. How do Hispanics feel about black people? And how do black people feel about Hispanics? Are we tight-knit how we supposed to be? You sure? Okay, we should be, right? But you got a lot of animosity between the two sometimes. I worked in a few of them warehouses. The warehouses get crazy. It get crazy and there's a lot of prejudice in the warehouses, right, between blacks and Hispanics. But whole time we one kingdom. We divided right now. And the kingdom divided can't stand. Right? The kingdom got to be together in order for that kingdom to be solid. So we got to come together, brother. You got to be over here with us so we can wake the rest of your people up so we can all rise together as one nation, brother. Then we can look at these people right here and tell them that they're going into slavery. That's right. And tell them that God hates them for what they did to us, brother. Do you believe that God loved them for what they did to us? Can God love the people that did that to a people? No, right? Can God love the people that took land from the Hispanics? No, right? Because we God's chosen people. We the Israelites, right? These brothers, we up here, who are y'all?
Israelites.
Right? Hey, brothers gotta be woke up, man. Right? Who are y'all?
Israelites.
Who are we?
Israelites.
Who are you, brother? That's right. We the Israelites, brother. You gotta repent and keep the commandments, all right, brother? All right, take heed to them flyers, King. Don't let them go, bro. All right, check out them YouTube channels. Get in contact with brothers. There's some numbers on them flyers.
All right.
Get in contact with brothers. You gotta be over here with us, brother. So you can wake up the rest of your people, all right, man? All right, bro. I'm Kazak, bro. What's your name? All right, Antonio. All right, bro. I hope to see you, bro. I hope to see you, bro. Check us out, all right? All right, with that, I'm saying, come on, Shala.
Come on, Yashwala. Come on, Yashwala.
All right, brother. Be smooth, Antonio.